Are you really self-aware? Find out now. You think you know yourself, but what if you don't? What if the way you see yourself is completely different from how the world sees you? Most of us walk around thinking we've got ourselves figured out, but the truth is, true self-awareness is rare. Studies show that only 10 to 15% of people truly possess it. So today we're diving deep into the hidden signs that you might not be as self-aware as you believe. Let's begin. Think about the last time you made a decision. Big or small, it doesn't matter. Did you hit the pause button for a moment and ask yourself, why am I choosing this path? Why this job? Why this relationship? Why do certain situations trigger a negative reaction within you, while others leave you unfazed? Now, if your immediate response to these questions is a shrug and an "I don't know" or a simple "that's just how I am," that's our first red flag, my friend. Because you see, truly self-aware individuals possess an incredible ability. They can trace their actions back to the source, to the underlying motivations. They understand the why behind their every move. I want you to start a self-reflection journal. Every time you make a decision, no matter how small, jot down those whys. The more you reflect, the more those hidden patterns in your life will reveal themselves. Have you ever felt like you were living the same day, the same heartbreak, the same frustration over and over again? Like you're stuck in a loop, attracting the same toxic relationships, battling the same bad habits, or stumbling over the same financial hurdles? This, my friend, is a telltale sign of low self-awareness. It's like walking down the same path expecting a different destination. It suggests that you haven't yet shown the light of awareness onto the root cause of your actions. After every stumble, every mistake, instead of pointing the finger at bad luck or circumstance, turn the lens inward. Break free from those self-imposed chains by simply becoming aware of their existence. Now let's talk about feedback. You know those moments when someone offers a critique, a differing opinion, or even constructive criticism, and you feel a surge of defensiveness rising within you? Your heart races, your mind scrambles for justifications, and suddenly you're in fight or flight mode, ready to protect your ego at all costs. This, my friend, is another sign that self-awareness might need a little nurturing. You see, individuals who have cultivated true self-awareness welcome feedback with open arms. They understand that every piece of criticism, whether delivered with grace or clumsiness, is an opportunity for growth. Next time feedback comes knocking, instead of allowing your emotions to hijack the conversation, try this. Pause and ask yourself, is there a grain of truth in what they're saying? Can I detach my ego from this for a moment and see it as a chance to learn and evolve? Have you ever found yourself lost in a sea of emotions, feeling frustrated, sad, or anxious, but when it comes to pinpointing the source, you draw a blank? It's like trying to grasp smoke. It's there, it's real, but it slips through your fingers. This, my friend, is because self-awareness isn't just about understanding your actions and motivations, it's also about cultivating emotional intelligence. Without this vital skill, you might find yourself trapped in a cycle of emotional suppression, pushing those feelings down into the depths instead of addressing them with compassion and curiosity. Or perhaps you project those unacknowledged emotions onto others, mistaking their reflections for your own. Start by incorporating this simple yet powerful practice into your daily life. Throughout the day, take a moment to pause and ask yourself, what am I feeling right now? Can I give this feeling a name? The more precise you become in identifying and understanding your emotions, the more control you gain over your reactions. Let's talk about blame for a moment. If you find yourself constantly pointing the finger at external factors, your boss, your parents, your ex, society at large, for your unhappiness, your lack of fulfillment, or your feeling of being stuck, it's time to gently turn the lens inward. This isn't about self-criticism, but about reclaiming your power. Because you see, blame keeps us trapped in a victim mentality. Self-aware individuals understand that while we can't control everything that happens to us, we always have control over our responses, our perspectives, and our choices. Instead of getting caught in the blame game, ask yourself these empowering questions. What role, however small, did I play in creating this situation? What can I learn from this experience? When we shift from blame to ownership, from pointing fingers to taking responsibility, our entire world transforms. When you set goals for yourself, when you envision the life you want to build, are those aspirations truly your own? Or are they influenced by the expectations of society, the pressures of family, or the carefully curated highlight reels on social media? Lack of self-awareness often leads us down a path paved with external validation, leaving us feeling unfulfilled and disconnected from our authentic selves. We might find ourselves chasing a career that looks impressive on paper but leaves our soul feeling empty. But true fulfillment, my friend, arises from aligning your life with your core values, your passions, and your unique definition of success. Ask yourself these soul-searching questions. If no one was watching, if the opinions of others faded away, what kind of life would I create for myself? What activities, what pursuits, what dreams set my soul on fire and make me feel truly alive? Until you confront these questions with honesty and courage, you'll always feel a sense of being adrift, like a ship without a compass. Now let's talk about communication and the art of being understood. If you find that people frequently misinterpret your tone, your actions, or your intentions, it suggests that there might be a gap between how you perceive yourself and how the world experiences you. It's like speaking different languages, leading to misunderstandings and unnecessary conflicts. For example, you might approach a situation with the intention of being helpful and supportive, but others perceive your actions as controlling and overbearing. Remember, my friend, communication is a two-way street. It's not just about conveying your message, but also about ensuring that your message is received in the way it was intended. Approach those you trust and ask them these powerful questions. How do you experience me in conversations? Is there something I do, perhaps unconsciously, that creates misunderstandings or friction? In today's fast-paced world, it's easy to fall into the trap of constant distraction. Our phones beckon us with notifications, our social media feeds offer endless scrolling, and the allure of instant entertainment is always just a click away. But amidst this constant noise and stimulation, many of us have developed an aversion to silence, a fear of being alone with our own thoughts. We fill every waking moment with distractions because facing the quiet stillness of our own minds feels too uncomfortable, too confronting. But here's the paradox, my friend. True self-awareness blossoms in the fertile ground of introspection, in those quiet moments when we silence the external noise and turn our attention inward. Start with just 10 minutes each day. Find a quiet space, put away your phone, silence the notifications, and simply allow yourself to be present with whatever arises. Facing yourself is the most courageous act of all, and it's the first step towards knowing yourself. As we conclude this exploration of self-awareness, remember this. It's not about achieving some unattainable state of perfection, but about embarking on a lifelong journey of growth, understanding, and self-compassion. The more honest you are with yourself, the more you lean into those moments of introspection and reflection, the more control you gain over the trajectory of your life. If you recognize yourself in any of the signs we've discussed today, don't be discouraged. Awareness is always the first step. Now that you're aware of these patterns, you have the power to make conscious choices, to break free from those limiting beliefs, and to cultivate a deeper understanding of yourself and the world around you.